because this meeting is a little different than our usual meetings.
I'm going to tell 20 minutes of jokes and then we'll. All right. Thank you all for being here online and here in the room, braving the cold. I don't know about you, but it was 4 degrees outside of my house when I got up this morning. Maybe because I live down in the valley, but it was cold. It was cold. Yeah. So we have a couple announcements just before we get going on this. Our next meeting is not occurring next week. We are not having another meeting. This is our meeting for December. It's a members-only meeting because it's the convention, and we'd like to thank our members for being members and showing up. Our next general meeting, where we'll tell everybody, and we all want everybody to come, is on Saturday, January 18th, same time, same place. And it's going to be a fun meeting. We're going to get a very close look at how the election went here in Benzie. We've got all the numbers now, and Aubrey's going to crunch them up real good and let us know how we did. I don't know if you saw this, but a map came out originally, I think from the New York Times, showing county by county across America. And in Michigan, there were 4 or 5 counties that moved a little left, and we were one of them. We were one of them. Yeah, something's working. And we'll also hear from a leader of the Move to Amend movement, which is hoping to get a constitutional amendment that will keep much money out of politics and stop allowing corporations to be treated as people in the electoral process. Make a really, really big difference if that could happen. I also want to tell you all that Comfort and Joy was a big success. We raised more than $3,500 in cash, 325 pounds of food, and a van full of baby items. Okay? And that's with the first 3 hours, nobody here. I mean, it was so bad outside. The US 31 was empty, and so was this place, except for people who absolutely had to be here. So thank you all. The Benzie Food Partners and St. Philip's Baby Pantries wanted to tell all of us how grateful they are for what we do. It's a big, big help, and they really appreciate it. Also, on behalf of the outgoing board and officers, we just want to thank everybody for your terrific help, your support, your great participation, your wonderful spirit through the last couple of years. We had a very, very successful cycle in many ways, and we will tell you all about that. Complete details on election returns, as I said, what our financial situation is looking like, and other things. We'll have all that for you in January. So please plan to be there for our January 18th meeting. Okay? And now to the convention. As outgoing chair, it's my duty and privilege to nominate Mike Ross as our county convention chair and Michael Smith as our county convention secretary for the following proceedings. So would you all who in favor of Mike Ross as convention chair, please put your hand up. All right. Now the pundits are going to talk about that for 20 minutes. No, they're not. And Michael Smith, please put your hands up for Michael Smith as County Convention Secretary. We're going to investigate you for conflict of interest. Okay. Okay, so now I declare the county convention officially in business. And Mike and Michael, you are on. Please take the stand, as they say. Y'all, come on. Right middle. Okay, and I'll trade you your coffee cup for this microphone. There you go.
Thank you.
Talk to the right there. You're on.
Okay.
You nervous?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Swap the mic.
Thank you all for being here. As I said once before, I'm kind of reluctant to join a organization that would elect me as chair. But no, This is just for a few minutes, so I think might work. Yeah, it might work. So my job is to put forth all the names of the people that have put themselves up for election on the executive committee. And it's a fairly long list of people. I'm gonna read the names, and when I'm done, we will all vote the entire slate up or down. There's no chance to pick any one person off the slate, so you know. So you just need to hear the whole slate, and then we'll put it up for a vote, yay or nay or abstain. So here's a fairly long list of people that are on our slate today. Jana Goldman, Jim Dulzo, Keira Duvernoy, Stewart McFerran, Paul Vezina, Megan Barnard, Jason Barnard, Pete Brown, Mark Willett Green, Marcy Patterson Grudzian, Barry Hahn, Jill Kimball, Teresa Pfeiffer, Thomas Richard, Rachel Roberts, Lindsay Ross, Mike Ross, Don Smeltzer, Abby Smith, Steve Thompson, candidate members Michael Smith, Christy Trigg, Javed Shah, Marie Wahadlo, Betsy Kofia, Kathy Albro, Callie Barr, and emeritus board members Carol Volpe, Phyllis Crowell Van Hammond, Mary Roebling. Are there any questions about the slate? Hearing none, let's put it up for a vote. Say aye and raise your hand so we can see people on the screen to elect this slate. Say aye and raise your hand. Aye. Are there any no votes? Say aye and raise your hand.
No.
Any abstentions? I would like to announce that the entire board has been elected for the 2-year cycle. 4 years? Anyway, 2-year cycle, yes, for 25 and 26. Hey!
And on behalf of Chair, meet the new boss. Right here.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess that's it.
Is that it?
He wrote it all down. No, great. I'm not just, like my memoirs here. He was doing art. So take over. Yeah, art.
Okay.
I'll get out of your way. I'll just sit here.
So first of all, thank you all for your faith and your confidence. This is, when I first got involved with this group in about 2015, this is not where I thought that I would be sitting. But, I'm sure a lot of us had that same idea. But I will try very hard and with your help to live up to the vote that you just gave us today. We've got a terrific board. I do want to thank the outgoing officers and those who are still staying with us, especially Jim, who's been doing this much longer than he wanted, but he's just been fabulous. and he's going to stay on as a vice chair. So I will have a lot of help of a lot of people guiding me and letting me know when I'm gone astray. I also want you to let me know if you've got any ideas. I'm still going to be monitoring the Benzie Dems email. So that's probably the best thing if you've got some ideas, complaints, concerns. And that's the email is, and I should know, thanks. Benzie Democrats, spell out the entire word at gmail.com. This isn't where we wanted to be when this was first discussed, but this is the hand that we've been dealt, and we will enter into this with our usual enthusiasm, with some joy, with some hope. And I've been reading a lot lately, especially Timothy Snyder's book on tyranny. And one thing that he talks about is building community, supporting organizations, strengthening organizations that fight for the things that you want to fight for. And that's what we've been doing, and that's what we're going to continue to do. So we need your support. We need your help. But right now, take a rest. Take a break. We've all worked very, very hard. Every single solitary person who's been a member of this organization or who's contributed to this organization really gave it their all this year. So in the next couple of weeks, enjoy the joy, enjoy the holidays, enjoy the light, have that extra Christmas cookie, make those hugs for people a little, last a couple seconds longer, recharge, and let's get ready for the new year. One of my projects for the new year is going to be for the next 2 years is finding my successor, because I think we need some, different voices, some new voices, and I know they're out there. So, I want to work to make that a welcoming place for those people as well. And with that, I get to do my first official act by calling this convention to an end. And thank you all for coming. If you do want to stick around a little bit to talk, maybe for another like 15 or 20 minutes. I know this is a busy time for people. We've all got things to do. If you don't want to stay, that's fine. But, please let me know your thoughts as we try to come up with ideas that for the next year. Thank you all again.